let's start with structuring our Einstein bot that appears onto our live web chat button while clicking on live web chat button. So first thing is to take the input from customer with their email, subject and description. So we are going to use a static question component here. Ask the question as enter your email, then add the entity name here. So the value that is going to be accepted from client is going to be of email type, so select here. Then next thing you need to do is to create a new variable that is going to store that value. So let's name it as customer email, and save it here. Now you need to choose the ask question and override the value. You need to select this option because if you are chatting onto same page with different email IDs, if you didn't select this one, you will keep getting the information regarding the first email ID that you have entered, so that no duplicate value gets used. Every time you enter the fresh value, it's used. You need to select this option. Now let's create the other two for subject and description as well. And for entity type, select text here. So here I already have entered both questions, like what is your issue, and then I have stored it into one variable named as case subject. Then also select the ask question and override the value type. Then third question I have asked is to describe your issue. I'm going to capture the description of case in here, and again choose the ask question and override the value. So the input part is done here. Now next step is to create the case with the help of these three description that the customer have provided. So go to your actions and search for flow. Under flow, select the create case flow, and now you need to provide the input variable, as in this is the input variable of your flow, and here you are going to provide the variable that is going to reference the value onto your flow. So in variable description, I am going to pass the case description. In email, I am going to pass customer email, and in subject I am going to pass case subject. Now you need to create one more variable for your case number that will get that is of output type. So select the new variable here and select case number, save it here. Now the action has been performed, as in a case has been created, and return case number into case number variable. Now last thing you need to do is to send a message to customer that this is your case number. So let's type a message for customer. And if we are going to use any variable, we are going to use them in this manner. Save the message here, and then is the next step, as in what do you want when this whole thing is completed. So these are the options available for next step. Wait for customer input, as in you will the bot will wait for customer input. Second is to show a menu. In show a menu, you can redirect your customer to any other dialog. Then there is or also you can select multiple menus at a time. Like let me just say that I can choose the main menu, and I'll choose the transfer to agent, and last I'll choose end chat. So after performing this task, the agent can travel to any of these menus. Then in start another dialog, we are going to start one dialog by itself without asking permission from customer. And last is to transfer to an agent. So this option will transfer your chat to the agent. So right now I think this is better rather than other options. So this is how the feedback section gonna work. Now let's um, design or track your case. First you need to save that, otherwise all thing get discarded. Now you need to track your case. So if you remember earlier, we have decided that we are going to ask for the case number. So ask a question regarding the case number for which you want to track the status here. Then provide the entity name as text as well, because we answer is going to be of text type. Then create a new variable. So then we already have created a case number variable here, so we are going to use the same and select the ask question and override the value. And now as we have taken the case number, next step is to add action regarding return the status. So we are going to call the flow from which we are returning the status, which is track case. In input variable I will use my case number, and in status type I didn't have any variable, so we are going to create one as case status. Save it here, and that's it. Now the last step is to send a message that this is your status of your case is. So this is the message that is going to be sent to the customer. And at last we are going to show a menu of end chat or transfer to agent or main menu. So finally our our whole structure is done. Now it's time to test it. Let me show you how we can test it. Now first you need to activate it. Now that your bot is activated, you can either preview it from your preview button, or you can just go to your button from where you were chatting earlier. And if I tell you that or if you notice now that my agent is offline for now, but it's still the button is showing chat with customer, because we have activated our agent. We have activated our Einstein bot. So let's test how this is gonna work. So first it's going to show that hi, I am Foodie, a digital assistant. From here I can choose either feedback or track your case. Let's say I'm gonna provide a feedback here. Enter your email. Test my e-bot is the subject. In description I am going to just provide description. So here there is an error in system occurred, so this is it showing here, and unfortunately there are no agents available at the moment because our agent was offline. So there you might need to change few things here, like check few things. First is to check if your user is available for knowledge or not. So here your user is available for knowledge, make it flow user 2. And second thing is to check the permissions provided to your user. We'll check that too here. So it is allowed for chat setup flow. Let me check where it went wrong. So I got the error now. Before activating your bot, you need to go to overviews from the dialog drop down here and edit this bot user. Initially it would be of basic chatbot user type, but you need to select it of custom chatbot user and select your yourself as yourself into the lookup filter here. And after doing that, activate your bot. Now let's test if it's working or not. Let's say I am choosing my feedback here. Provide the email, then provide the issue. Provide the description here, and you will see the message that your case has been created and your case number is this. Let's search the created case number if it holds the same value or not. So here the case has been created with the defined values here, like the subject line as test ebot subject and description as test ebot description. Also the email that we have entered is present into web email here. So this process is just working fine. Let's see if the tracking is working or not. Let's select the status as something different. Let's see it. Let's say it's escalated. Let's say it's working. Now you need to paste your created case and you will see the status returned is working type, so that process is also working fine. Now you also have option to transfer the chat to agent. So first let's enable our agent for chat. As soon as it's available, click the transfer to agent button here and you will see the the agent has the chat request here. Accept the chat here, and all the previous chat that has been done with bot will the conversation is a conversation with agent get started after that, so that you can have the knowledge what a bot and the customer have talked about. So this is the brief structure of how Einstein Bot works. There are many more to it, but this is it for now. Thank you.